Hey, right, I've got a very interesting playlist here for you. I used to use this a ton when I played Apex. I think, well, I'm going to save my opinion till later. But yeah, this playlist, from the looks of things, it's a compilation or a dump of really useful tracking scenarios designed to improve you at a wide variety of different types of tracking aim. So, smoothness, reactivity, and so on. Interestingly enough, what I really like about this playlist is the order that it's put in. So, for example, here we've got this four scenarios here in this chunk where you're learning or developing your close sort of strafe aiming. So, your reactivity here, improving when people are up in your face. I really like that as it gives you enough time to kind of develop and get a good, feel confident about your aim in this particular variety of aim or this specific style of aim. And next, we've got narrow strafe, and we've got two scenarios there, two variants or one other variant of it. I really like this again. Narrow strafe is insanely useful. One of the best scenarios for ADSing, well, up close ADS on Apex. Insanely good reactivity that you'll develop from this. You can one clip your enemies. This is incredible. And then narrow strafe 2, it just makes it a little bit harder. So imagine like a stimmed octane or some shit. It's a little bit quicker, little maybe short strafes. There's even jumps in here and in the first one. But yeah, so we're kind of training and getting confidence in very specific and a wide range of styles of aiming. Air, no UFO, skybots. I'm just going to quickly cover these guys. This is your reactivity, flying or just crazy moving targets. Really, really good. Air angelic, same again, kind of difficult targets to hit. You're going to be tracking them with ease if you develop these skills. And again, it's split into chunks. So we've got 3 air scenarios. Right? It's a decent amount to actually improve on the skill. And this is where things get a bit more interesting. We've got these arcing bots now, guys. So very, very difficult. This could be a Horizon, this could be an Octane. I'm using Apex as an example just because I use it. But use your own imagination. This could be, I don't know, fucking Lucio if you play Overwatch. But really, really good. And another thing I like, it's getting progressively more difficult. So we've got it going small now. So we're working on our precision here, improving our accuracy. Really, really good. And now look, we can, yeah, again with the precision. And now this is what I meant before. We can switch on our targets. Really, really good. Developing that precision, learning the arcing style of the bots, developing that great aim. So yeah, overall, again, we're just learning and covering lots of variety of tracking aim. So ascended tracking then, this is really, really good. This isn't the best example, so let me just kill one of these bots. Okay, so you can see now they spawn at different ranges. This is great for in-game. It's very similar, you might have someone up close and then someone further away if they're in a group. Really, really good. So again, and we've got multiple variants of this. So we're just developing and it's really to make you feel confident with your aim, in my opinion. Instead of like doing one scenario for 10 minutes, you can do very similar scenarios for maybe 3 minutes each or something like that. Now thin aiming long, this is great for developing your smoothness, which is something I actually need to improve on myself. But yeah, this really, really good for developing your smoothness. And we've got, again, multiple variants of this. So really, really good. We're definitely going to develop that skill. Right here now, we're tracking dodge. These are movement scenarios. So if you struggle at AD strafing and staying on a target, this is definitely gonna improve that skill and develop it. LGC3 Reborn, sorry. This again, same thing. We're strafing around and we're tracking the target. Great for in-game. It feels very good because you can move, which is kind of severely slept on in Kovaaks, really, movement scenarios. Even myself, I haven't started training them or don't enough. So really, really good. And then, lastly, a scenario that I hadn't played actually before this playlist. I hadn't fucking heard of it, even though, yeah, so you can see entry is 1,000. Maybe not that popular, but definitely should be. This is almost like a gauntlet scenario. Maybe I speed up the footage here, one sec. And so you can see now, look, that the bot changes, and now we've got a different style of aiming. This is more reactive, kind of crazy over here. And then if I kill this bot, it'll switch maybe to something thin. So what I really like about this is that how random it is. You know, you might drop on Apex and there's going to be a target doing this, and you might turn around after you kill that guy, and there's going to be, you know, a target really far away, and you have to work on your smoothness. So this is kind of developing and working on that randomness that you might have in game. So overall, I know I just attacked you with a shit ton of information there. My thoughts on Shaman, I'm British, sorry about that. ShamanTrack main. It's a great compilation of some extremely useful scenarios that are definitely going to develop your tracking aim. You're going to get better at reactivity, smoothness, you're going to be more precise. You're just covering a lot of tracking scenarios. And again, it's great for a game like Apex, which is tracking dominant. I really like how it's ordered. I think that instead of doing one scenario for 10 minutes, you can do multiple like runs of similar scenarios and develop that skill whilst, you know, not being bored while you play. If I had to rate this scenario, which I do, I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. Honestly, it's incredible. I would say it's challenging, definitely challenging for beginners, but people who play Kovaaks, this will be really, really good for you. And I mean, even if you are kind of new, there are scenarios in here that you will definitely benefit from and will help you with your aim. Yeah, really, really good. Again, I love the organization, and I've seen results in my own gameplay through using this, so I highly recommend ShamanTrack main. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.